Hey guys, I'm back with part 2. And yeah, these are actually all the tournaments I'm in, although I'm looking to sign up for more. So if you watch part 1, you'll know I just got knocked out of the final table. And that was kind of frustrating, but you know, no bad play, just got short. Should have made plays earlier, most likely. That's really where I missed out. So I almost want to just shove on this guy here, but I don't think I'm going to, because I feel like I don't think I'll call. I might call with a big ace, thinking I missed. Surprised he checked. Now I really want to just fire up, because that check shows a lot of weakness to me. Shows he doesn't have an overpair. I didn't mean to fold there. I don't want to fold here. Get behind because I'm talking to you guys. And that check shows so much weakness. I feel like throwing my whole stack out there to try to win half of my stack is worth it. If he does call with some weird hand, I probably have a few outs, although I'm not really looking for that at all, obviously. I feel like I can get him to fold a lot of better hands. I could easily have been trying to check raise on the flop. I guess not that easily. But then I could have also really easily hit that 10. I don't think I would shove if I hit that 10, but a lot of players won't be thinking that, especially at this level of skill. So I can exploit that. This guy keeps calling. I'm really putting him on a king. I really hope he didn't have king queen. Well, actually no. I'm fine if he had king queen. I have the best hand if he had king queen. We'll look at the board a little closer. So I just basically valued that guy the whole way down. I don't know exactly what he had. I'll check it in a second. I'm getting a little behind though. If you hear sounds that don't really sync up with any of the tables I have here, it might be a table that I have on my other monitor. I don't know if that's going to be distracting or not during the video. Also, I got a little message that my audio and my video might not be completely synced up. I don't know if that's going to be really bad or not. If it is, I might not post the videos. If it isn't, hopefully it won't be too distracting. And if it is, I'm sorry, I'll try to fix it as soon as I figure out what's actually going on and for future videos. So there's a straight draw here. With 3 players, I'm just going to try to see if I can get it for free. It's not a great straight draw, so I'm not going to play it very fast. I'm just going to try to hope I can hit it a pot-sized bet. See, an 8 isn't very a good card because the 9 will make the straight also. So I'm really looking for the 3. And there's also spades out there. So it's really not a great draw at all. And I also apologize for not posting a ton of videos recently. I haven't played a lot, and I've been dealing with other things. But when I have played, I've played a lot of tables, and the videos don't come out great a lot of the time when I play a lot of tables. Or in the middle of it, someone will come up and distract me, and you know, the video gets cut off in half or something, so I don't post it. But I really want to shove here. I'm so short, I need to. I'm 67th out of 70. I can't just sit around. But I haven't been playing a lot, and when I do, I'm playing a ton of tables, and I don't like recording when I'm playing a lot of tables. That's why a lot of times I'll record, you know, a final table at the end of my day or something, because I'm down to less tables. But it's been too long since I posted something, so I'm going to try to get this up. I'll probably just do 3 or 4 parts just to get something out there. I'm not going to try to do my full grind. Unless I make a final table or something interesting, I might extend it. I don't know. Well, I think I have the best hand here. I think you would have called a small bet, and I wasn't willing to really throw a bunch at it. Okay, here, I think this is a shove. There's only 4 people behind me, if it folds to me, obviously. I only got 11 big blinds. I feel like that's pretty typical. A raise changes things, so I think I'm gonna have to fold. Yeah. Now, what's really frustrating about today also, if you watched part 1 and heard that my word for today so far has been frustrating, not necessarily bad. I've been a little frustrated. I think I've been playing well, even though I've had some frustrating things happen. But Poker Tracker, it's not working for me today. It will kind of work. It's been on the fritz a lot recently, and I need to get that checked out too. But with the amount of time I'm spending with poker, I haven't had the time to do that, unfortunately. I'm getting behind with all my poker-related activities. But it's been on the fritz. It'll work kind of, but then after about 15 minutes, it'll slow my computer way down and cause, basically I start missing hands because of it, and it's just really difficult to play. So I just have to turn it off and have my computer run smoothly. But so I don't have any of my stats, which I've played with a lot because of I play on Bodog without stats, so I'm somewhat used to it, but the stats really help me out a lot. And it's really nice to have them, and a lot of my plays are based on, this is a good opportunity to do it because I see this guy does this a lot or has this kind of stat that makes a good situation. When I play this many tables, it's really hard to get those kind of reads, especially when I'm not the best at doing that in the first place. I'm not the best at pinning my opponent on, this guy really raises a lot, or this guy does that. And that's why the stats help me a lot, I think, more than most players, because I have a tendency to give everybody the benefit of the doubt and go, oh, that was an aberration, or that was just a stupid mistake he made, or he's just in an aggressive mood or hitting hands or whatever. Can't really do anything here, unfortunately. I'm so short. But so the stats really help me out and help me be really definitive about what I do. Again, getting so short in a couple of these tournaments, and I feel like the situations are where I just got free from. I mean, he 3-bet this guy. This one I think is more clear than the one I had over here, Jack 7. I don't even know. That was not a good spot either. Well, I made the wrong play. Well, I would have lost to him. Break. Okay, well, to finish, guess what I was saying, which was kind of pointless, was just I'm playing way too nitty right now in some of these tournaments, and I need to find a way to turn it around. Big leak I have, just in general, is I can have a tendency to play way too nitty at certain times. But, anyways, it's break now, so I'll pause this video and I'll come back after the break. So break's over, and my tables are starting to come back. I haven't missed anything, really. And again, I'm getting really short in some of these tournaments. But some of these spots I feel like are just the wrong spots to make a move. This one is obvious. I'm fortunate to pick up a very strong hand. Again here, I just don't see that as a profitable play to go all in here. There must be, I must have some, either I'm almost certain I don't play correctly when I'm starting to get whittled down like this. There's some spots I miss out on, I'm sure. But when I look at individual spots, I usually just see a lot of spots that are not, fortunately, like the coin flip, but not a huge deal at that point in a tournament being that short. Sorry, my train of thought gets messed around a little bit when I'm playing this many tables, and I just try to figure out where I'm at. But I think when I look at the spots, I have some sort of miscalculation in my brain of what a profitable play is. Sometimes I'm 3-betting people when I'm short, or I give people a little bit too much credit on their raises from middle position, and when someone opens, I don't want to mess around when I'm short very often. So I think I have some miscalculation with stuff there, and I think the other problem I have is on borderline decisions, I usually just play it safe, and when I do that too often, it just makes me get whittled down. I'm gonna look this guy up, see what comes. I could try to raise. Actually, it's a bad play, but with this guy calling, that changes things a little bit. A jack is a weird card too. So I think there's a chance I have the best hand. I think someone might have a better pair than me, which is not good, but no. So I played that hand not great, but it worked out. I could have easily 3-bet pre-flop. I had position. I used to do that more. I'm starting to come back on that a little bit. I feel like when I'm really playing my best game, I can ramp up the aggression and play well with it and know what to do if things aren't working exactly how I plan. And if I'm on my game, I'm doing well, but things started getting off a little bit. My results were going down a little bit, and I decided to pull the throttle back because those aggressive plays were really starting to hurt me. And if I wasn't spot on with my decision making, I felt like it was really hurting me in the long run. So to kind of get my confidence back up, I decided to go back to being a little bit more passive and gear it up again, I guess, as my success started coming in again. I don't know if that's the best way to do it, but you know, I needed to change something with how my results were going for a while, and I felt like taking a step back was the smartest way to handle it. So I decided to just call there. Got another caller, which after you call a hand like that, it's not that crazy. And this guy really could have had anything. He made just a continuation bet, so I could have just totally biffed it. And then I wanted to call and hope a good card came off so that I could get to a cheap showdown, basically. I could have raised him there, which probably would have been the smarter play, actually. I could have defined my hand, made him define his. Probably was the better play. It was a little bit riskier in the sense that if I was wrong, I would have likely lost more money, but I think overall I would have made more money with that play. This guy surprisingly called, who I think it was this guy, who I'm pretty sure had like an 8 or some sort of small pair. So I didn't really want to go 3-way flop with such a mediocre hand, but no one showed a lot of strength. When the jack came off, you know, nobody knew he was going to be beating me. So it gave me a sense of, oh jeez, I can't call that, unfortunately. You know, I kind of thought I had the best hand first, and really the hands that made sense the most to beat me is if this guy just continuation bet a jack, or if, you know, someone had 8s, 9s, or 10s. And so I wanted to bet out and see, and so no one hit their queen that they were holding on to, and ended up beating me in the pot. That's a small raise. I should raise a little more. And I'm getting behind again. Anyways, I'm going to stop this video because it's about to cut me off. So I'll see you guys again in part 3. And yeah, thanks for watching.